Hello, my wonderful Capricorns. This is DR.M and DR.A from GeminiLifeCoaches.com. We are spiritual and holistic life coaches. We practice Reiki, EFT, and TFT, and are certified holistic and intuitive tarot readers. Please check out our website for more information on life coaching, energy work, and personal tarot readings. These readings and our services are for people 18 years or older. Tarot's energy is fluid, and these readings may or may not resonate with you. If they don't, you can check out other signs in your chart. If they do resonate with you, feel free to join us on Patreon for the extended readings. We have a really reasonable package that has goodies and a coupon code for a personal reading from our website. Membership with Patreon includes access to all of our extended readings. So if cross-watching is your thing, like DR.A.
No kink shaming. I totally cross-watch.
It's a safe space. The link is in the description box below, along with information on the cards we've used today. We're also new to YouTube, so please like, share, and subscribe for notifications for new content as we add it. These are general readings for Capricorn for mid-month September for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I start with a cross and bow spread for recent, past, and present, and then I do a future cross and bow and advice from Spirit in the extended. So let's get started. I think I shuffled these about 18 times. So, okay. So, the energy into the recent past, the overall energy into the recent past is the Six of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and Queen of Swords. So, Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity and, giving and receiving assistance and, sitting in abundance. So, I have, you have, mi casa, su casa, that kind of a feel. Eight of Wands is quick communication, is really fast messages. And the Queen of Swords is, truth, honor, protection, speaking your truth, being honest, and really being clear about things. So that's the overall energy coming into the recent past, and the focus is the Nine of Pentacles, so independence, sitting in your own financial abundance and wealth. And the challenge to this has been the Knight of Wands, is that there's been a lot of impulsivity in your situation, maybe, kind of changing from one thing to another, not really sure where to focus on, and that's been, the maybe challenge to, gaining your own independence or financial, stability. As far as energy moving through, you've got the Magician, the Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, and Four of Swords. Wow, okay. So the energy moving through the recent past was you pretty much making a decision to change your situation, knowing that you have all the tools that you need, and kind of giving up on a lot of your fears and just stepping out and trusting yourself and taking a chance to change your situation. And, that has caused you some doubt and insecurity, and you've, really been worried about whether or not it would work out with this Five of Swords. With the Eight of Swords, the insecurity, the doubt, sort of, being a little bit stuck in, being able to see things clearly for what they are as you're coming through the situation. And again, coming into this Five of Swords energy and feeling like, it's one way or another. And Five of Swords is typically like abuse, codependency, a really bullying energy, like somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. And all of this has gotten you through, this energy has brought you through to the Four of Swords. It's like, I just want to take a rest. This Four of Swords is like, I just want to, like put a pin in it for a while and leave it and, get some rest, kind of take a break from it. So your fears right now, Ten of Pentacles, is that all these changes you're not quite sure you can see, or you're, really insecure about, doubting and insecure about whether or not this situation is going to be your wish fulfillment in, your pentacles, in your money, in your actual manifestation. The help that the universe is bringing in for you is the Three of Swords. So feels like with this Three of Swords is, I feel like you're going to be giving the opportunity to see that where you are now is a lot further ahead than you've ever been before, and that while you may have some backslides, that ultimately you really have, made a ton of progress, and you're closer to the Ten of Pentacles than you believe. As far as your hopes are concerned, Five of Pentacles is that you really want kind of struggle vibe to be gone. You really, kind of want it just to kind of break through and, be in a situation where it feels balanced, that you're not just, working for a situation, but that you're, able to contribute and be rewarded for it in an equal way. As far as the outcome, Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is something shady, and it really is about, that card offers a lot of like theft, betrayal, dishonesty, pettiness, backbiting. So, it feels like this situation, either you've recently gotten out of a situation that feels this way, or you've moved through a situation that, has been offering these kind of dynamics with this, a lot of swords. So it feels like there's a lot of like psychic fuckery going on, people, guilt trips, lots of people playing games and, with your mind type feeling. As far as the extra help that the universe has brought in is the Page of Swords and Eight of Cups. So the Page of Swords is about, pages are messengers. So this page is, and swords is thought, it's air. So the message that things are going to be changing and that, these dogs, they need a probiotic. So this message is, that your thoughts can change or your thoughts have changed. And with this Eight of Cups, you've decided to leave things, emotionally, you've decided to just get over some shit and leave it behind. You've moved away from this really abusive, codependent, shitty, like mentally manipulative situation. As far as the energy moving into the present, let's give these a quick shuffle. So the dogs don't actually do anything until we decide to start recording readings. And then they do things like Puppy 500, they decide to destroy toys and,
run into the back of my chair numerous times.
Dive off the back deck. Just all kinds of stuff. So, yes, the energy coming in. I love this. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, Capricorn, the energy coming into the present is you have, waiting for balance, working for balance with this Temperance and really, having the patience to, with the Star card, believe in miracles, have a renewed sense of, what it is that you offer and the situation that you, want to be in. And with this Queen of Swords, again, it's that supporter of truth and, balance and honesty. This Queen of Swords is you standing in your truth and saying, look, I'm done with this bullshit that has been going on. All of this, like, mind games, all of this manipulation, I'm really done with it. And the Empress is you standing in your, creative energy, also your really abundant, fertile, like, energy of possibilities, but also the Empress is like a really good mom, a really good parent figure, and, offering that kind of stability with this Nine of Wands is you setting healthy boundaries for yourself and for those around you. And I really like that. That's really, really nice. As far as the focus coming in the future is justice, is balance. So the things that you want to come, to the forefront are really focused on balancing things, not just for yourself, for others. And the challenge is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is, we had this over here, a really like, quick moving energy about messages, but also it can sort of be like, with you here, with this Eight of Cups, Page of Swords can also be kind of somebody who's like stalking you or prying or spying, or, somebody who's like, it has that energy of like somebody not really letting go of the situation. So you want it to be balanced, but somebody is still holding on to their bullshit. As far as the energy moving through, I love this. Four of Wands, the High Priestess, Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups. Okay. So you're focused on building here, building a foundation that's healthy, that, includes you, being able to trust your own intuition, your own mind, that you, while you know that there are things to be revealed, sitting in a place of, kind of peace about your own intuition is where, your focus is. The energy is moving through, like, I don't know what's going on here with this person, with this Page of Swords, this energy in the situation, but you're focused on justice, you're focused on building. You want to follow your intuition, and with this Knight of Swords, you want a quick change in the situation. You want a lifestyle change that's going to last, and with this Seven of Cups, you've got nothing but options here. And, you've got options kind of to stay in the situation as it is and not really address it. You've got options to, do the opposite. You've got everything in between, and your fears are the Moon, that you won't be following your intuition, that that's going to be the challenge, that all these mind games are going to be the thing that like prevent you from being able to follow your intuition with the Moon. And the help that the universe is going to bring in for you is the Seven of Pentacles, and that is a card of planting seeds, but it's also a card of really patience, hard work, delaying success, but doing the right things and sort of kind of acting as if, faking until you make it, sort of in this feel is, it has the sun on this Pentacles card. The illumination is going to be what's there, and I feel like that's going to show you, what seeds are, what directions you're going to be going in from this. You're taking your options here. The fields are the cups. The actual manifestation is the Pentacles. So you're taking your ideas, you're taking your thoughts, you're taking your emotions, going, all right, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to focus on, my intuition. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to trust it. This Pentacles card with the sun is going to illuminate exactly what needs to be illuminated for you to see that there's everything right with your intuition. As far as your hopes are the Hierophant, which is, traditional expectations, conformity, family, systems, outcome. Like, that's really what you hope for. It's just kind of a normal, peaceful vibe. Your outcome from the recent past and the present is the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a really bold, charismatic energy. It's about, like, really... it's more of a brave energy than a vulnerable energy. Like, he's charming and sort of, kind of knows what to say to get things done. So that's the energy that, you're ending out with. The extra help that the universe is bringing in is 5 of Wands and Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is a lot like the Queen of Swords, except for she's really mouthy. And she's really emotional. She's really fiery. She's really passionate. Whereas the Queen of Swords is very matter of fact. And this is, I am honest and forthright, and I'm transparent, and there's no negotiating here. Whereas the Queen of Wands is as absolute, but she's more fiery, and she's more about telling you what's going to happen rather than, being respectful about it in some way. And, with this 5 of Wands, there is, competition. And again, you're in this energy of, I'm done with this situation. I'm done with this kind of conflict and this kind of energy. So Capricorn, someone's been like acting some kind of shit, and it's time for you to step up away from it. And it looks like the universe is supporting all of that for you, giving you, the tools and the energy, and bringing you through the energy that will get you there. So I'm going to hand you over to Dr. A now for the life and love and friendships right now reading.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. M. So the overall feel for love and friendships right now is the Fool. So you have that hopeful energy and adventurous, and you're ready to take that leap.
You want things to be different. You want fresh starts.
So, to start off with, where you are right now is 10 of Wands. You're ready to put down those burdens and move on. It's been kind of tough for you. And what's causing the problem is the 8 of Swords. You've been stuck in your own mind. So, setting down those burdens, you're going to get out of that headspace.
Well, there's a lot of doubt and insecurity in the situation. Like I said, the recent past, there's just a ton of mental manipulation in the situation.
That goes to follow with what you don't want is 9 of Swords. You don't want to feel like you're constantly on edge with the anxiety and depression, and like it's exhausting. So you're setting it all down. And what you do want is the Prince of Swords. You want it fast.
You want to quickly change.
Yep.
You want a lifestyle change. You want things to be, this to become your new norm is the feel. Yeah.
That fast moving, charming energy. And yeah, you're ready for that quick change. And the options that you don't see is the 5 of Cups. So, stop looking at what was in the past. Look forward, because the more you look in the past, the more that you're going to be stuck in your head, and you're going to feel that anxiety and just on edge constantly.
And continuing to manifest what that was, The 5 of Cups is always a reminder of gratitude too.
Right. Yeah. Don't look at what you've lost. Quit crying over spilled milk and look at what you have already in front of you. A lot of people neglect to see what they already have, and they're just so stuck on the negative and what they've lost in the past. And not to say that everybody doesn't go through that, but you kind of have to take a step back. And sometimes you need a reminder of that as well. So the outcome is the Emperor. So the Emperor, it's that leadership and that strategic planning, and there's going to be a leadership role, whether that's you or whether that's someone else. I feel like there's going to be a plan that's going to be set in motion
to kind of to solve all this situation, and it feels like
and that goes with the Fool. So that's your overall energy. So you've got some work to do, whether this is on yourself or this involves someone else. You're going to get there. You just have to get out of your headspace and know that, new things and a new way of looking at things are going to come forward. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. This is what Spirit has inspired us to share with you, and we hope that it's helped. If you're interested in my You and Them extended readings and or Dr. M's future cross and bow and advice from Spirit, extended readings, please join us for those readings on Patreon. Again, the link is in the description box below. Thank you so much for joining us. We send you all the love, light, and laughter your body can hold. We hope you'll join us again soon.
Bye.
Bye.